Hey guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. This is BynX Plays Spelunky, episode 7. Um, Last episode went okay. Tried to go to the belly of the beast. Tried to go inside of the worm to try and unlock the things at the bottom that I need to, and failed miserably. So, it's just part of the process. It's really just a part of the process you have to accept. It's a part of the process you have to love. That's what I think. I think that you gotta be a fan of losing in this game if you want to get any better. You gotta take risks. Wasn't on the strongest run ever. Saw there was an opportunity to move the needle as far as getting all the characters, which is another thing I want to do. And that's a really rare occurrence. I think it's only happened to me twice, but it is so scary when there's a bomb that comes out of a chest. You're not supposed to be there, bomb. Chests are supposed to be good. I think I've avoided it both times, but it gives you some anxiety, especially right after taking that bad hit from the skeleton. So good arrows there. Pretty good money so far. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. So I've been having some trouble with my sleep schedule. I've been getting on, a bad plan of taking too many naps, which you shouldn't do. And that's one recommendation I would give to anyone else, is train yourself to go to bed at a good time and not rely on naps. Because when I'm doing that, I feel so much more productive during the day. I get more things done. I'm more on top of things. Whereas if I get through, my hard 8-hour day of work, which is relatively hard, and then take a couple hour nap, honestly, like the rest of my day might as well be canceled. Okay. That was a lot of spike traps and a pretty unfortunate way of falling. But we're gonna be smart. We're gonna get all our gold here. Now all these traps are off. It's gotta be off, right? So we're gonna get our Mattock here. If you're wondering how I know, because the first few times I watched people get this thing, I was like, oh, how do they always know that's gonna be there? It's just one of the things you have to learn in the game. There's nothing that points to it. You just have to know if you see one of those snake pits that's full of snakes and treasure. If you dig at the bottom, you'll find your guy. I need the dog. I need a spare. No expense to get the dog here. You have to kind of hit the buttons at the same time, and you can do like a cool double swing like that. I need to just quickly go and try. Okay, first step down. We get those out of the way. We understand that they're going to happen, and we move on here. We got a fresh set of downs. We got Cyclops, man, not missing a beat. I mean, look at that smile. Look at that smile. How can you rage at this game when you just know that this toothy dude is the one who's dealing with all the consequences of my actions. Do these guys die when they fall? You'd think they would, right? One thing I wish they had in this game, I don't even know if it's feasible. I'm just gonna throw a bomb here, like That's a situation where like that, I mean, I might just be able to get this for free later, but to me, just the convenience of getting directly to the exit right now is pretty nice. Let's just move on here. I didn't see any crates that were super easily findable. Did I take a damage there? I did not take a damage. See, good first floor. Good first floor vibes. Mouse, I need you. I didn't know what these did for the longest time. I always thought they were literally useless. Those mice and things running around. I thought all they were supposed to do is scare you. Because they always confused me. You know, when I was first seeing people play this game, I was just like, what? Like, why are they not scared of that mouse? It's spooky. Oh no! Please kill him. Oh. We're alright. We're dialed back in here. We're dialed in here. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. Let's just be smart here and just keep this. See, mouse scared me there a little bit too. Because I do want that clack thing. I mean, I saw how strong the Ankh was. Ooh. This is big. This is really big. So I think the value of getting the Clacky thing, so that's what we're going to get out of this chest here. It does two things. It helps us see gems, which is cool. But it also can help us find the black market, which is the super shop that'll replace a floor in the jungle, which is World 2. And it's just okay, better shot. It's great. There's something you can buy there that's 50,000 gold. It's called the Ankh. The Ankh. And it's like it's a new life. So that's sweet. And you revive when you die the first time with four hearts. I don't have enough ropes to be using them just to get a dog. I think I've found a lot of times is that when I run out of ropes, I really get into trouble. And I'll use them much more sparingly than bombs early on. Look at that. Alright. Alright. That's actually, you know, usually when we play this game, we'll talk about how we're feeling pretty solid about the run, and then it'll give me a borderline impossible floor. So that's more what I'm used to, rather than I think I gotta do that a lot more, because usually I'll try and like run just under my own speed. Maybe I need to start running, not sprinting literally 100% of the time. But that's tough. That one hurts. That one hurts. That was a solid run. That was a solid run that we had going. 20 bombs, 7 ropes. We had the clacky clack. I wonder what that thing's called. This is more for my enjoyment. Sprint shoes, spike shoes, milk, pickaxe. So that Sith knife, you get that in the worm, and it replaces your whip. I never got to use it. I picked it up one time and then died immediately. Oh man, the eye, the clacky eye. We're gonna call it the clacky eye. Jat eye. That's a little tough. I have enough trouble saying normal, easy to say words, but I think trying to add ujat wouldn't be in my best interest for my vernacular skill set. But let's talk here. Let's talk about what we want to be doing, because I'm trying not to let it get to me. But that last one stung. That last one stung pretty bad. I was like, all right, we're going. We're gonna get pretty far. Out of nowhere, the spikes. The spikes are really a great equalizer in this game. It's one of the funny things that the guy Derek who made this just did. He just like you're just dead if that happens. Or the smashing and I think I've died almost every. There's two things that have killed me in the temple, I believe. One I had to resurrect from, but it's the little bubbles that Anubis does, because they're just like those. They're like the ghost is kind of how I describe them. They're just these slow moving things that'll very lightly track you, and they're so tough to get around if you don't like understand. Like you'll if you watch anyone who's good at Spelunky play this game, which you probably don't have to anymore because you found my channel. But if you're ever interested in someone who's actually good at the game, dude, I gotta cut that out. I'm just gonna. I feel like when I mess that up like really bad, I deserve to fight this guy like a man, you know? Just. I have no shame about that. Cave's great. Cave's great. So what did I waste there? Did I waste 2 bombs? I think I wasted 1 bomb. So wasting 1 bomb, you never like to see it. Honestly, but you got to see a boss fight. Usually you don't get boss fights in this game, because usually you'll find little ways. That was a boss fight. We had to jump on his back like 15 times, and I don't know if you guys saw, I did it flawlessly. So just getting ready for those later fights. From what I have seen, the boss fights in this are very atypical. The first boss, you can't hurt him with any bombs or shotgun or anything like that. Did you see that absolutely perfect bounce over that guy's head? You can't kill him with bombs or a shotgun or anything like that. You have to get him to pound through the ground. So you're in this big arena. He's this like big, essentially thwomp, like a thwomp with like a Indiana Jones like temple statue face. And you have to get him to pound through the ground, or you dig a hole of bombs and get him to pound through the ground until he falls in the lava and dies. Now, that's why from what I've seen, getting to the very end of the game with a pretty significant amount of bombs is clutch, because it helps with that fight. So that's kind of why I've always pushed to get as many bombs as I can, because while they're just strong in general, I mean, how can you not? How can you not get a spin for the fans? What are you gonna get? Big money? Big money? Oh, death square. I really wish there was one on there where like a really skinny one where the shopkeeper comes out and just goes berserk. Okay, so we got a snake pit here, so we want to be smart about it. Go one step at a time. Okay. These snake pits are just honestly they're just real tough. They're not fun at all. I guess one thing I should worry about for the future is when I throw my dog down there, making sure there's not as many of those venomous things, because that would be bad. Those venomous things can take out my dog. There have been levels where I've just started at, and I was so close to dying there. I panicked and I tried to double jump, and the only reason I didn't die is because I have my cape that I haven't used yet the entire game. Okay, so we have a lot of things that we need to do really enough. We gotta get the key to that. It's important. Get Clacky Eye. I'm team Clacky Eye. You guys... Oh, I tried to move out of the way. And the arrow bounced off, went not into the hole that I expected to go down to, but the second hole, and hit me in the dome, right in my eye. Oh, poor guy. Look at his eyes just barely shut. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This is gonna be a short episode, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys sticking with us if you've been watching. If you watched this whole thing, throw a like on the video. I'd really appreciate that. And every day at 5 p.m. Central Time, new video. So thanks for hanging out, guys. My name is BynX, and I'll see you soon.